I'm Melissa, and this is my response to the Media Fast and Immersion project. So basically, when I first got my instructions for the assignment, I thought it would be easy enough to go without media completely for a day, but I didn't think about what media actually included. So I settled for abstaining from any electronics such as my laptop, iPod, iPad, or my phone, instead of completely not speaking to my peers, because that would be impossible and really hard to carry out, because I would have to see my friends at dinner and I would have to speak to them. So on the day of my media fast, I woke up and I automatically went to my laptop to play some music and get my day started. But then I remembered that I was doing media fast, so I had to stop myself, and I just felt completely lost, because what was I supposed to do without my laptop, without going on Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr to get updates on my friends' lives? So I felt really helpless then, and every time I reached for my phone, it was turned off, and I just felt like I couldn't do anything, which was quite scary, because I didn't realize that I was that dependent on media. So I just tried to completely shut myself away from everyone, because I knew my friends would be on their phones. I knew they would be talking about social updates and everything. So I stayed in my room for most of the morning and tried to tidy my room and take my time getting ready. Obviously, I would have had to go out of my room at some point. So I went to the kitchen to make coffee, but even then I found my flatmates in the kitchen playing video games on their laptops. So I had to rush back to my room and avoid them like a disease. So I chose the weekend to do the media fast because I thought it would be easier to avoid media, because I didn't have to purposefully get out of my flat and go to a lecture or seminar. I didn't feel motivated to do anything. I even thought about taking a nap or going back to bed and sleep for the rest of the day, so I didn't have to force myself to sit there and just wait for the day to pass. But I was really lucky, because my friends actually wanted to go to a golf course off campus. So of course I went along, because I didn't have anything else to do. And honestly, it was the best 3 hours of the day, because I was able to focus on something other than social media, and I was able to appreciate doing something other than going on the internet and watching rubbish videos and films. So that was pretty much my media fast. And even though I didn't carry out a complete media fast by not talking to anyone completely, it was still scary how I was so reliant on media and how I was hungry for knowledge that I didn't necessarily need. So I went to bed, and the next day I started my media immersion, and I was kind of relieved actually that I didn't have to restrain myself from using my laptop or my phone. So I went on Facebook and sent my friends messages, I watched videos, I went on Tumblr to look at images that were completely pointless and unnecessary, and I Skyped my parents, and that was one of the main reasons why it was hard for me to abstain from any kind of media, because without the internet it would be hard for me to update my parents and my friends back home on my life here. So I just completely surrounded myself with media. I read books, and I went online to look for articles for my essay, and it just seemed so natural to me to go on my laptop and surf the internet. And then I went to dinner, and I realized that even at the cafeteria they played music and they had a TV on, and it just seemed almost normal that we would be exposed to all these kinds of media. And I just thought about how back at home, when I was traveling on trains and buses, how I would see children aged under 10 on their parents' phones or iPads just playing video games, and it is it is a bit hard to imagine what our world will be like right now if we didn't have any form of media available to us. I think everyone would just be really helpless and we wouldn't really know what to do. So yeah, that's basically what I did for my media fast and immersion and how I felt about it. Thanks for watching.